to go. Huge block saves the game, and what's this? A full court prayer is answered at the buzzer. That's a winner, folks. But is this play your winner? It's time for you.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Downtown San Antonio, and the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots, and it's Favors in at the 5. And for the Spurs, we've got Murray, Lyles out there with DeRozan. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Forbes in at the 2. Now here's Williamson. Yes, that goes in.
Capable of doing some real damage. Give Williamson the rock in a spot like that, and he is going to burn you.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
You know, you look at Ball's size and speed and confidence, very impressive. An exciting prospect who I think has an all-star future.
It's Aldridge penetrating. Lyles passes to Aldridge. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Aldridge is too strong to let a little bit of contact bother him. I actually think he likes those tough shots.
To the middle. Here's Favors. It doesn't go for him. Aldridge with some nice D. Here's DeRozan. Excellent D there from Holiday.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And that one's good by Favors.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision-making.
Murray dishes to Aldridge. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Here's Murray. Pelicans pull it in. Now here is Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Ingram against DeRozan. Up again, and it's Aldridge on the follow.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Holiday surveying the floor. It's good.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
Spurs have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Lyles. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Holiday.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And here are the Pelicans now. 4-point game. Here's Ingram. A second chance effort. Back to Favors. Looking for Ingram. He gets it in there. Shot clock at 3. Puts up a 3. That one no good. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. The kick out to Aldridge. Forbes the pass to Aldridge. And here is Lyles. Covered by Williamson. Lyles no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Good on the bucket. Aldridge has got 6. Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you know you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Inside, here's Jackson. Oh, offensive interference.
That's interference.
And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 2. It's Gay on the way. And it's Pirtle that time on the assist from Gay.
Hey, when Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the defense is cooked. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
That's tipped. And pushing it up, here's New Orleans. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
San Antonio making a switch here. Walker's checked in, and a change for the Pelicans. Okafor is checked in for Nicolo Mello. Now here's Bellinelli. Gay finds Bellinelli. Spurs working the ball around now, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. New Orleans leading by 5. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Down low. Redick passes to Okafor. Over Gay. And the Pelicans miss again. To the inside. And finished off by Walker.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
7 seconds left in the first quarter. Redick with the 3. Doesn't go that time. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Pelicans on top. They lead by 3. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio. You're watching 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Jakob Poeltl up there with Rudy Gay. Then it's White. Then there's Bellinelli. And it's Walker in at the 2-guard spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Great positioning on the putback. Hart's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, that effort is absolutely fantastic here. I mean, Hart staying active, being persistent, tracking down the rebound, and making sure they get something out of that extra possession.
And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound. Spurs trail by 5. Walker in the post, covered by Redick. Shot's good by Walker.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Hart. Gay with the block.
Gay using his reach and bounce to perfection to block the shot.
Count it, good. White's got 6.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Hart. He's got 7. Tries again. Okafor now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Boy, never giving up on the glass and getting an easy bucket as a result. Persistence paying off for Okafor.
1-on-1 here. Here's Hart. And Down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Spurs trail by 5. Pirtle kicks to Walker. Over Hayes. Walker's shot is off. The Pelicans have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you play for them, and that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Hart. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Leading by 5. Williamson. It's good on the putback.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now, here's Aldridge. 6 points for him. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Ball, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense, nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
And the dunk by Williamson.
What amazes me about watching Williamson, his lift into the air, it's so effortless.
And so they foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Patty Mills. Derek Favors checked in for the Pelicans. Now here's Ingram. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Ball against Murray. Here's Favors. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Ingram against Wiles. Outside DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Here's Aldridge. Here's Wiles. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Wiles got 8 points in the quarter.
Aldridge keeps his head up and his options open. He's a team-oriented guy with a good basketball IQ. Excellent pass.
And we'll be right back after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the end. Kenny, a few years ago, the Pelicans were a somewhat veteran group. Now they're one of the more younger rotations. And that'll...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Spurs trail by 5. On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point. Now, here's Lyons.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish, too. You love seeing that combination.
Pelicans leading by 3. Ball, the pass to Favors. And then Favors with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And San Antonio shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. They get it back. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
Good on the second free throw. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. Now here's Williamson. He's got 8. New Orleans moving it around. 5 to shoot. Favors trying to break free.
You know, over time, Aldridge has really developed into a pretty good shot blocker.
And an intentional foul right there. A different look now for San Antonio. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. Gay comes in for Trey Lyles. And Walker subbed in for DeJounte Murray. And then for New Orleans, Okafor is checked in for Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
And Favors kicks to Redick. A 3-pointer, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Okafor with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan.
Cannot afford to let Okafor get near the bucket. I mean, he is really skilled at finishing those looks, and he does so with authority.
Now here is Pirtle. Stolen by Ball. Ingram deciding where to go with it. New Orleans with a fresh shot clock. And there's Favors putting it right back in.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Pirtle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Jakob Pirtle, he's carved himself a good chunk of rotation minutes with how he's played.
Yeah, I love his game. I like his agility. I like his hands, his touch. I mean, he's a big, mobile guy. I think he's gotten to a good spot where he's dangerous in pick and roll action now too, Greg. A solid defender. A guy like that is always going to find minutes.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Bellinelli, he's checked in for DeRozan. White comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Mills in for Lonnie Walker. And here's Mills after J.J. Redick hitting the 3. Mills passes to Pirtle. Mills with it. No points in the game yet for him. Clock at 6. Pass to Pirtle. It's stolen. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Ball's running. Redick passes to Melly. Back to Redick over White. Hayes trying to break free. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Now here's Gay. Passes it to Mills. On the wing, Bellinelli. Back to White. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Pirtle's shot is off. New Orleans leading by 9. Here's Ball. A Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. White with it, working on Hayes. Offensive rebound. Gay. It's blocked. Ball finds Reddick. Fires the three. The rebound by the Spurs. Gay's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
Reddick is in the corner. From outside the arc. The shot comes out, and so it's the New Orleans Pelicans heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Derek White is out there with DeJounte Murray. Then it's Trey Lyons. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Gay in at the 3 slot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here is Holiday. Here's Hart. No good with the triple. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And the shot goes in. New Orleans leading by 3, and Reddick kicks to Holiday. With the putback, Williamson on the follow. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. DeRozan comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Derek White. Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. Ingram comes in for J.J. Redick.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Now, here's Lyons. The kick out to Holiday for 3. Here's Favors. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Favors got the lead up to 9 now for the Pelicans.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
And that one's good by Aldridge.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And it's in there. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Aldridge dishes to Forbes. Out to DeRozan. Holiday against Lyons. Pass to Forbes. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And here is Williamson. The pass to Favors. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. The rebound by Holiday. New Orleans leading by 9. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Takes it from 10. He shoots again. And good that time.
And the contact doesn't shake Favors. He just outworks the defense and finishes strong.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Ball's checked in for New Orleans. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Both free throws good from Forbes.
You know, it's really interesting to note that Forbes went to the same high school in Detroit as a certain friend of ours. I think the guy's name I'm thinking about here is Chris Webber.
Here's Ingram. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge. He hits gets the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
And really, guys, I can't put a ceiling on Ingram. I mean, with his length and his shooting stroke and work ethic, this is a guy who I think has the potential to be truly great.
DeRozan on the wing. Miles passes to DeRozan. Right side Aldridge. DeRozan finds Murray. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That'll be his second foul of the game. New Orleans making a switch here. Redick is checked in. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. New Orleans moving the ball around. Back to Redick. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Clock at 6. And stolen by Aldridge. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And the shot is good.
Nice to see him playing at a high rate of speed there, getting up and down the floor quickly. Early offense for Forbes.
Ingram dishes to Favors. Back to Ingram. Williamson outside. Ball against Murray. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Man, I like Ball's energy going to the rack. I mean, he's showing no fear because he knows he's going to get hit, and he drives inside anyway.
So he comes up empty at the line. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. In the corner, Murray with it. Here's Aldridge. And the layup falls.
You know, with all his post moves, Aldridge usually is able to trick the defense, but even when he doesn't, he'll still manage to finish through contact.
And so here is New Orleans. They've led by as many as 11 points. Outside, Redick. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
You know, sometimes the great three-point shooters in the game don't carry that same success to the free throw line, but that's not the case with J.J. Redick. I mean, he's cash money from the stripe, too.
Whitey's checked in for the Spurs. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. It's not going to go for him. And here are the Pelicans now. 8-point game. Redick is in the corner. The 3. The putback. Williamson on the follow.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Right side, Ball. Misses.
Boy, a quick defender like White, who's aggressive and strong, man, that's a nightmare for you if you're on.
Time for you to decide. Vote now for your top play of the week. And if you want your highlights to be featured in a future episode, then submit them to social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. I'm the 2KMC. Peace.
Up next, the King. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the... Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nemanja Bjelica, and it's Bagley in at the 5. And for New Orleans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter, and it's Ball in at the point. Now, here's Fox, following the shot by Drew Holiday. He gets it in there. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
So it's Sacramento now. Bogdanovich inside, working on Williamson. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Now that's team basketball. Bjelica doing a nice job getting the ball to the open man.
Favors can't get it to go.
Cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now here's Ball. Passes it to Williamson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Ball against Fox. Bagley in the post. Bjelica misses.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
They grab their own miss. And that one's good. Ingram.
Well, that's just the long arms of Ingram. I mean, they really help him collect these second chance opportunities.
Fox passes to Bjelica over Williamson. Good D by Williamson.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And that'll tie this game up.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
What a strong finish by Bagley. Getting physical to overcome the contact and get a shot.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you, the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
First free throw is good. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Here's Melly. The Kings getting the bucket. And another fast break for Sacramento. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. This is his first free throw of the game.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%. You ask Buddy Hield, he says he's not just a shooter, he's a maker. And boy, he's right. One of the great marksmen, not just in the league today, but in league history.
I mean, look at the volume.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, this is how Redick has made his living. He's a dead-eye shooter who has a ton of confidence in himself.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And another turnover here by New Orleans.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Kings leading now by 6. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. They kick out to Hield. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. With the shot. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. 6 points for Buddy Hield.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside for Jackson. Shoots the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That is his first foul of the game. Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. Pass to Jackson. And the wide open shot from Redick. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, that's just a lucky break for the D. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
And it's Giles missing. Pelicans trail by 8. Here's Hart. Bagley with the rebound.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Jabari Parker's checked in for Sacramento. Bagley, great positioning on the putback.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
New Orleans is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside, Redick. Back to Okafor. He dishes it to Redick, and it's Hayes in the corner. On the wing, Jackson. He's looking for Okafor and finds him. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And now Sacramento on the break. Oh, the lob to Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
A threat to throw it down on the alley-oop. Parker's size and sense of timing, I mean, it helped him out right there.
It's stolen by Bagley. And so it's Sacramento enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Kings here, they've been really putting on a show, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Well, no question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Sacramento, they've got Marvin Bagley. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Corey Joseph. Then there's Buddy Hield, and it's Parker in a power forward.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
Inside, Okafor with the steal. Pushing it up. And he gets the whistle. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Outside Holiday. Here's Hart. Off target with his 3. Kings leading now by 6. To the paint. And it's Fox with the jam.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the 2 teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the 2 teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the 3 and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it. They get a hand on it. Favors finds Ingram. Outside Holiday. New Orleans moving the ball around. Favors can't get it to go. The Kings leading. Holmes with it. Outguarded by Ingram. Fox against Holiday. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. That shot is off. And New Orleans will come the other way.
Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Holmes can't get it to go in.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings. And not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And Fox gets it to go.
It's good seeing Fox work his magic down there, looking unafraid, even though he's not the biggest of guys.
Ingram favors. Good work defensively by Fox. Sacramento leading by 4. Barnes outside. He lobs it up. Holiday surveying the floor. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Solid ball movement there. I like seeing Hart make an effort to get it to his open guys.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
The score now all even. Favors has got 4 points this quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Few players in the NBA have the burst that Fox does. He's so explosive when attacking the rim.
Holiday, the pass to Ingram. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Holmes.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
It's good. Fox has got 10 points.
His energy level has never dropped in his game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D struggling to keep up.
And Holiday kicks to Ingram. Back to Holiday. The feed now to Favors. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. He has 6.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Fox passes to Barnes. Back to Fox. Stolen by Holiday. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And he gets the bucket. And the Kings lead by 2.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Here's Favors. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And the contact doesn't shake Favors. He just outworks the defense and finishes strong.
And so Sacramento again turning it over.
And boy, I tell you what, you want to talk about a long bomb. Good luck catching that thing cleanly.
We'll return shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And the game plan did not work out for New Orleans in the first quarter. They were on their heels. That's all for now.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. So Favors will bring it up for the Pelicans. The drive by... Oh, what a beautiful play!
Look at the intensity. Did you see that? Great. This is what many fans came here to see. Williamson, at his size, with his speed, so unique in his style, his grace. It's unbelievable.
Fox dishes to Bagley. Pelicans with the rebound. Favors has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the dunk by Williamson.
Out in the open floor is probably where Williamson is the most dangerous. Terrific speed and change the direction of his size.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for the Kings. The Kings trail by 6. From deep. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
Ugly start. Second half, they've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Ingram wide open.
Oh, that's their first shot of the half that hasn't found their mark. It's been a good start for them.
No good on the triple. Here's Barnes. Pass to Hield. Banked in off the glass. 8 points for Buddy Hield.
And they finally get one to go. I mean, and just in time, an 0 for 4 start to the second half can really make a team tighten up.
Williamson finds Hayes. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Pelicans making a switch here. Redick is checked in. The Kings also with the sub. Giles is checked in. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Fox.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Williamson's got 8 here in the quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Hield. Another shot. Here's Giles. Offensive rebound. Right side Bagley. Redick against Hield. 6 to shoot. Bagley kicks to Giles. Missed it. Even after all those chances. New Orleans leading by 4. For 3, Ingram. It's hauled in by the Kings. Bagley's got 8 rebounds in this game. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Williamson, and he elevates for the slam dunk, and Marvin Bagley did not like that.
They're at a loss defensively on how to stop Zion. I mean, just too much athleticism, too much skill.
They kick out to Hield. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The drive by Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Oh, man, he's just showing off terrific acceleration. I love Williamson's ability to make plays off the bounce.
Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
Here's Bazemore, and the dunk by Bazemore.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
To the left side wing. 43 seconds left in the third. The shot that time, not on target. And the dunk by Jackson.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Hart, he's checked in for Lonzo Ball. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Melly. Here's Okafor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Pelicans have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
The Kings trail by 12. Parker outside. Back to Joseph. Takes the 3. Pelicans pull it in. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And is going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Sacramento Kings. It's Bielitsa, and the dunk by Bielitsa.
Now look, I like whenever Bielitsa finishes with force. With the right positioning, he's a problem.
Outside Holiday. Lets it go with a 3. He doesn't hit that one. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for New Orleans. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. Bogdanovich out there with Kent Bazemore. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Parker in at the power forward position. Back to Bogdanovich to the middle. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Favors. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Jackson kicks to Holiday. Jackson looking around. Holiday, the pass to Favors. And the rejection by Holmes. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And it's Parker in the corner and stolen by Favors. Here's Melly. Here's Hart. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way-in. Favors got the lead up to 14 now for the Pelicans.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Holiday dishes to Favors. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Rebound by Parker.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Bogdanovich left side. Holmes trying to free himself up. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Bogdanovich. Here's Melly. Sacramento grabs the miss.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
And the slam dunk by Bazemore.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That's his third foul of the game. Some changes for New Orleans. J.J. Redick's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jackson. And then for Sacramento, Bagley, he's checked in for Rashad Holmes. Harrison Barnes comes in for Jabari Parker. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Kent Bazemore.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Well, I mean, anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, and especially at the offensive end.
Favors. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And Favors, very reliable around the rim, can get it done over either shoulder.
Fox kicks to Barnes. Up top, Fox. He's covered by Ball. Fox passes to Barnes. Now the pass to Bielitsa. Shot clock at 5. Back to Barnes. Sacramento moving it around. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Bogdanovich has got 6 points in the quarter. Outside, Redick. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. And Holiday kicks to Redick from past the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
Rise and fire. That's off the Redick's mindset, and you see why when this thing is over.
Stolen by Ball. Teardrop shot. Up again. It's good on the putback. And now it's an 11-point New Orleans lead.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
You hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Outside, Redick tips it up, and Ball stays with it.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Pelicans.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Zion Williamson.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
Favors. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And the Pelicans lead by 15. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. Brandon Ingram comes in for Drew Holiday. And nothing is falling for him right now. And so it's New Orleans with it. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Redick with the bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Brewer finds Bazemore. Here's Joseph. Back to Brewer. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Craig Anthony, and David... Sacramento River here in the capital. And the starting group for the Spurs. We've got Lyles, also LaMarcus Aldridge out there. Murray out there with DeRozan. And it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bielitsa. And it's Bagley in at the center. DeRozan passes to Aldridge. And that one is off. And the Kings going the other way now. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, nice job by Bielitsa. Be patient. Look for teammates. He found them.
And Murray's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. DeRozan passes to Lyles. Count that one.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
DeRozan finds Murray. And Barnes comes to help. Aldridge left side. Over Barnes. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Free throw good, Fox.
So much talk about who's the fastest player in the league, and Fox always being mentioned there. His speed and stepping into this leadership role, lots of great signs from De'Aaron Fox.
It's stolen by Lyles. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Aldridge. And the layup's good off the glass.
It's an underrated strength of LaMarcus Aldridge, able to power in the shot even when being fouled.
Here's Fox. And he uses the glass on the layup. Fox has got 7 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Aldridge kicks to Murray. Back to Aldridge. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Aldridge has got his second basket of the game.
The attacking, aggressive mindset. You get it right there from Aldridge. In that area, he's focused, and he scores.
Bielitsa with the bucket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And it's DeRozan missing. For Sacramento, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Murray. Here is Forbes. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Murray, the pass to Lyles. The reverse. Another shot. And it's good on the layup.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
It's Bielitsa, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. DeRozan's shot is good. Craig, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Pulls up. Again, the Spurs good for 2. The Kings trailing. Down low. And finished off by Bagley.
Well, the more Fox does that, the more he's going to be looked at like a leader.
Aldridge left side. Outside DeRozan. There's the triple. 5 on the clock. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And stolen by Murray. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And the dunk by Lyles.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
And stolen by Murray. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And so Sacramento again turning it over.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Here's Bellinelli. There's the pass to Gay. Wants to get it to Bazemore and does. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And look at Pirtle effortlessly dropping the hammer on the D.
Bazemore for three. No good that time. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Spurs lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Bellinelli, Jakob Poeltl up there with Rudy Gay, and it's Mills, and it's White in at the shooting guard. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
And it's White missing. The Kings trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat, growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
Fox, he's checked in for Joseph. Spurs also with the sub. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Patty Mills. And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
Yeah, he preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective.
Giles, that's good.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That's his first foul. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. To the inside. Back to Walker. Spurs working the ball around now. Gay passes to Poeltl. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
When Poeltl gets the rock deep inside, the D is toast. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Pass to Bellinelli. Inside. It's tipped. Fox looking it over. Pulls up. And again, it's Sacramento converted.
Well, this is when Fox is at his best. Once he gets a step on the defense, you're pretty much going to read the back of that jersey.
Bertle, the pass to White. Here's Bellinelli. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
They kick out to Heel. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Kent Bazemore knows that his contributions come from being active and Bazemore becoming a better passer.
Bertle finds White. Wants to get it to Gay, and does. And he gets it to go.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Giles. Bielitsa comes in for Jabari Parker. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Heel. Then for the Spurs, Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Purdy. DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And Murray's subbed in for White. Murray kicks to Aldridge. Rebounded by Holmes. The Kings trail by 6. And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. Rebound by Murray. The Spurs have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Shots good by Walker.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Good.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Murray against Holmes. Aldridge, the pass to DeRozan. Back to Aldridge. And foul on the shot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Yeah, Barnes can be hard to contain sometimes around the rim. He can create just enough space to be effective.
Mills dishes to Aldridge. Here is Forbes, defended by Bagley. Lyles, and a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Lyles got 10 points in the game.
And this is where Aldridge's offensive prowess helps out his teammates. The D plays him to shoot.
And that does it for the first half of play. It's San Antonio. They're up by 8.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end. And that'll about.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovic pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the 5, roaming the paint. It's stolen by Bagley.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
How about Fox getting up on the inside? Love to see the point guard rise up.
Pass to Forbes. This one for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
And it's sent back by Aldridge.
Well, he's become a defensive anchor here for this team over the past couple seasons. Great timing on the block there.
Fox finds Bagley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kevin, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for the Kings. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Bucket is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Aldridge, the pass to Lyles. And the dunk by Lyles.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Parker's checked in for the Kings. Ken Bazemore comes in for Barnes. San Antonio also making some changes. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Derek White subbed in for Bryn Forbes. Bagley with the bucket.
This is kind of where I feel like his comfort zone is, as Bagley hurts the defense from there.
And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That is his first foul of the game. Harry Giles is checked in for the Kings. And San Antonio also making a switch. Gay's checked in. Stolen by Gay. It's stolen by Bagley. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
To the paint. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
The Kings making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. Walker's checked in for the Spurs.
And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. Said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense.
Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Fox. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Holmes. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Back to Gay. The tray. It's hauled in by the Kings. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Hield with the bucket. Hield's got 8 points.
You know, running the lane in transition can be a skill right there. Buddy Hield, relentless in getting himself to the rack. There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Joseph finds Holmes. Here's Giles. Stolen by Gay. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Walker's shot is off. And another fast break for Sacramento, and it's good for 2.
Excellent pass there to cap that break with an uncontested basket.
San Antonio leading by 3. To the inside, Bellinelli. That one drops for him. Bellinelli's got 6 here in this quarter.
And when Poeltl sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
It's Parker with the drive. And Poeltl sends it back down low. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Walker's shot is off. For Sacramento, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Parker, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Reminds me of Carmelo Anthony, Jabari Parker, a quick second jumper and keeps it alive on the glass.
In the corner, it's Bellinelli. Holmes with the steal. 3 on 3. Here's Hield, and then Hield with the dunk.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
The Kings leading. Tries from 16. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
White looking around. Shot to stop the run. Joseph with the rebound. Hurdle finds Gay. And the layup's good off the glass. 7 points for Rudy Gay.
Yeah, you can't give Rudy Gay that type of look. He's going to knock that down more often than not.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Kings lead by 1. And we'll have the start of... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Mills. Trey Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first foul. Here's Bielitsa. Right side Bagley. That one misses. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And here's Mills to the wing on the left. Back to Lyles.
Good defense right there. Barnes taking pride in shutting down that possession.
Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. It's Fox with the drive. Took him no time at all on that one.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is a...
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Fox finds Barnes. Can't hit that one. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. That puts them in the lead.
Well, there's a couple things that Patty is working on to be a better player in this league, and finding the open man is one of them.
Feeds it to Bagley. A rebound by the Spurs. Lyles got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Forbes, and it's denied.
Now, you don't see a lot of shot blocks from Bogdanovich, but he is big enough to get it done.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, Bogdanovich showing he's got speed out on the wing and running hard to fill the lane.
And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Yep, that one goes.
The poise of the young player Bogdanovich, that's huge.
Lyles kicks to DeRozan from beyond the arc. Rebound by Bielitsa. Sacramento leading by 3. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively. This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
To the middle. Here's Aldridge, and Aldridge slams it in.
That's an important shot by Aldridge. He understands momentum is key at this point in the game.
Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
That is a mature play from De'Aaron Fox. Not afraid to take the big one.
Aldridge left side. Pass to Lyles. Basket counts.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make them pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
In a crucial moment, too. He's been doing that all night. No one's come close to stopping him.
Forbes the pass to Lyles. That shot off. So the Kings will take it the other way. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Play control. We have De'Aaron Fox cleared for takeoff.
Lyles kicks to Aldridge. Back to Lyles. Dishes to Aldridge. The pass to Lyles. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. On the heel, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. The Spurs also changing it up. Derek White's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Patty Mills. Here's Fox. The rebound by the Spurs.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fox goes in. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the defense.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And both free throws good for White.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. With his first shot attempt, count it! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Over in the corner, Barnes. A pass to Fox. He kicks to Heel. The layup off target. And so it's Sacramento who scrape by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
coming up on 2K.
Up next. Get ready, everyone, for Tuesday afternoon NBA action up. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Aldridge out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at center. Now here's Williamson. Nice D from DeRozan.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Ball. And DeRozan kicks to Lyles. Back to DeRozan. Up and in on the layup.
You know, the athleticism is obvious when you look at DeRozan's game, but he also has tremendous strength, and wasn't much the defender could do there.
Now here's Williamson. Pass to Favors. It's stolen by Lyles. It's DeRozan with the drive. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And so here is New Orleans after the basket by San Antonio. 4 on the shot clock. And stolen by Aldridge. DeRozan against Ball. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Murray. And that's now 6 points for DeMar DeRozan. Here's Williamson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's just all Zion. Once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. And they get it back. Spurs have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Spurs working the ball around now. Stolen by Holiday. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
And that's grown man muscle. Williamson relishes any chance he gets to take the defense on and finish.
Down low, here's Lyles. Pelicans with the rebound.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Passes to Holiday. Now, here's Lyles. And he banks in the layup. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Shots good by Lyles. Lyles got 6. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Williamson. The shot misses. Aldridge with some nice D. Here's Lyles. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Ingram. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
Now here's Ingram. Gets a hand on it, and Holiday is right there.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
And it's Aldridge missing. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Holiday has it in the corner. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Here's Hart. He feeds it to Hayes. Outside for Redick. Kept alive.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Game. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Hey, look at Pirtle. Making it look easy, dropping the hammer down on the defense.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. So he gets them both.
You know, Hart helped Villanova win its second championship in school history. He was instrumental in that great championship run the Wildcats had back in 2016.
And stolen by White. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Pelicans lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
They've got Jackson. He's out there with J.J. Redick. Hart is out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Melly in at the 4-man position. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. 3-pointer. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Hayes has got the lead up to 3 now for New Orleans.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Hey, when Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the defense is cooked. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Here's Hart, and that one is good.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Spurs trail by 3. Mills passes to Bellinelli. And it's Pirtle at the elbow. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pelicans with the rebound. Hayes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The pass to Hart. He kicks it to Hayes. Here's Melly. Back to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Mills with the steal. In transition, here come the Spurs. And White slams it in.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
Here's White. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Hayes and Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
And it's White missing. New Orleans in the lead. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Pelicans making a change here. Okafor's checked in. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Patty Mills. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Pass to Okafor. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Gay. Outside, White. Beyond the arc. They get it back.
And Hurdle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Walker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Spurs lead. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. To the paint. Here's Melly. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Walker dishes to White.
Hey, and White is a fighter now. When he's close inside, he's committed to going aggressively to the rack. And if he doesn't score, he at least is going to draw the foul.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Melly. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday is checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Frank Jackson. The Spurs also changing it up. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Purtle. Trey Lyles comes in for Rudy Gay. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Bellinelli. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williamson. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
The Spurs making a switch here. Murray's checked in. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Aldridge. Ingram with the steal. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Holiday. Ball no good. Now DeRozan. Walker. Good D by Williamson. Gets it off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, a pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. Some good action during the period as it... Thanks for joining us, folks.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Trey Lyles. What a contribution.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got DeRozan. Aldridge out there with Lyles. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot. Spurs leading by 5. Murray outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. DeRozan passes to Lyles. Over Williamson. That one a little long. Well, for New Orleans, shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. And the dunk by Williamson.
And what confidence from the big fella. Williamson runs the floor like a deer, and that assertiveness to attack. Love it.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s.
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Pelicans shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
So for the Pelicans, Jackson Hayes comes in for Derek Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Spurs. Mills comes in for Bryn Forbes. Gay misses.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And Gay with a clear path to the hoop. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Here's Gay. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Gay's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Williamson's got 13.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And the shot goes down.
Boy, DeRozan showing you good recognition there. Saw the gap in the defense and fired the pass to the wide open man. Doesn't get much better than that.
A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
The shot off that time. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Aldridge with some nice D. And Murray's got the ball here for San Antonio. Here's Mills. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Mills has got 4 this quarter.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Aldridge against Ball. Kicks it out to Williamson. Back to Ball. Williamson finds Ball. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
When Aldridge is in the neighborhood, you've got to be careful shooting it. I mean, proving there that he's capable of blocking shots.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Pelicans trail by 3. Out to Ingram. From downtown. They get the rebound.
And Williamson doesn't let up consistently in attack mode. Love his rabid intensity on the backboard.
DeRozan on the wing, covered by Redick. Aldridge dishes to Murray. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Boy, good instincts and timing on display there from Gay. Excellent anticipation.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Williamson, that falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Inside. Got a hand on it.
Ball's size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
And the dunk by Williamson.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Murray, no good. Now here's Williamson. 21 points in the game, and out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
White looking around. Here's Pirtle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Boy, I like the way Pirtle uses his 7-foot frame. So skilled in how he earns calls, draws fouls on his way up with the shot.
He hits both from the stripe. Holiday with it.
Boy, that 7-foot frame of Pirtle, guys, really helps on the defensive end.
And as we finish the third, while we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Hart is out there with Holiday. Then there's Favors. Then there's Jahlil Okafor. And it's Melly in at the 3. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Clock at 6. And Favors kicks to Holiday. For the 3. It's hauled in by Lyles. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. And they pick up 2. Walker's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Spurs.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Here's Favors. Shooting foul. And, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. We told him, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for New Orleans.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Right, the pass to Pirtle. Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Holiday with the ball. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's White. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Yeah, you know, with his speed, White puts a lot of pressure on the defense when he drives, and that time they couldn't shut him down without fouling.
And so he hits both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Ball. Pass to Okafor. Over White. And the Pelicans miss again. San Antonio leading. Here's Forbes. It's tipped. And another turnover here by New Orleans. And Walker's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. White the pass to Pirtle.
Boy, Pirtle is a massive guy. Somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque. A thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
Man, I like Ball's fantastic body control there. Really hard to knock him off balance. He's really quite good at converting shots through contact for such a young player.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this day.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Some changes for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Okafor, and it's Brandon Ingram in for Josh Hart. Then for the Spurs, DeMar DeRozan comes in for Walker. And it's DeJounte Murray in for White. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Ball. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
Williamson with the block. And he gets it back. Tries again. Bertle's shot is off. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And finished off by Williamson.
Some young players tend to defer in big moments. Not Zion.
To the inside. Ball. Banked in off the glass. Ball's got the lead up to 6 now for New Orleans.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
And there's the pass to Lyles. Murray outside. Lets it go from deep. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Forbes. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. The Spurs also with the sub. Aldridge is checked in. And the layup is good.
Because he knows how to come through, you know exactly why they go to Aldridge in these spots.
Ball finds Favors. Count it. Favors has got the lead back up to 6 now for New Orleans.
And not efficient in that first half, but they have really picked it up here. The shots that weren't falling earlier finally finding the bottom of the net.
Here's Williamson. Back to Ingram. Redick surveying the D. Second chance shot. And Williamson with the layup. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
And here's Ingram from the arc. And stolen by Favors. Outside, Ball. There's the 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And it's a 10-point Pelican lead.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Wide open look here for Murray. Trains the three-pointer.
Well, you know, that part of Murray's game has to be there for him, and I know how hard he's worked to improve his three-point shooting. Good to see.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ingram passes the ball over Aldridge. Rebound by Murray. Ingram with the steal. Pass to Favors. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Pass to Murray. Fires from deep. And no good that time. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. Some good competition, but the hometown, David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for
to a new episode of NBA 2K TV. Chris, I know you've been so excited to do this, so go ahead.
Congratulations to the Los Angeles Lakers, title number 17, tying the historic Boston Celtics. Everything is right in the NBA world. We are the champs. Thank you so much.
Looking down upon the Tower Bridge. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there at Bielitsa. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. Now here's Williamson. Fox with the steal. Only one man back on D. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Here's Ball. The pass to Ingram. Here's the 3. And no good. So the Kings will take it the other way.
And Ingram just made a great all-around progress last season. But the one thing that really stood out, the improvement he made from the free throw line.
It was a big leap and an important one. Reason why? Because he was his team's guy that they depended on at the end of games. And we saw him close out a number of those games at the charity stripe.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Bielitsa passes to Fox.
When we talk about Lonzo's feel for the game, it's at both ends. Excellent defense there.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
And when you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. That's a 2 from Barnes. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
It's blocked. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
And Holiday, here we go. Sacramento grabs the miss. And here we go. Kings running again. And it's Fox with the jam.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Favors. Williamson left side. Back to Favors. The kick out to Holiday. And stolen by Bielitsa. Bogdanovich with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. The putback. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. The Pelicans have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And it's Favors that time on the assist by Ball.
Oh, yeah, when a bigger guy like Favors runs down the court like that, it helps open up the offense.
Barnes outside. The 3-ball. That shot, no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Holiday gets the bucket. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Harry Giles is checked in for Marvin Bagley. Parker comes in for Bielitsa. And Hield subbed in for Bogdanovich. Fox finds Barnes. Makes it off the glass.
Just a difficult shot that Barnes makes look so simple, so creative how he brushes off the defense.
59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Jackson, covered by Hield. Left side, Redick. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
J.J. Redick, not only one of the most dangerous shooters in this league, he's worked to become a very good team defender as well.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Ken Bazemore comes in for Barnes, and it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. Bazemore, Pelicans pull it in.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim, he's likely to remember that one.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Here's Bazemore. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
The shot by Redick, no good. And here's Bazemore. Hield outside. Back to Bazemore. Joseph has an open look. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruised. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Carter's out there with Hayes. Then there's Jackson. Then there's Okafor. And it's Redick in at the 2. Pelicans shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. The Kings trail by 7. Now Bazemore. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the right side. It's Parker outside. The offensive rebound. And it's Holmes with the extra effort.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Okafor, the pass to Hart. Can't connect from short range. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Bazemore finds Joseph, and he comes up with the deuce.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside Jackson. And the wide open shot from Redick. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Joseph looking around. And it's Parker in the corner. No good from outside.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Hart, that's good.
This is just one of many areas where Redick has improved, reading the floor and finding his guys for good quality shots.
And sort of a hired gun, Redick's been a premier floor spacer in this league for a long time.
Listen to these numbers, GA, for his career. He has shot over 40% from 3. One season, he hit 47% from beyond the arc. And I can tell you, that is a tough mark to hit. And over the years, his incredible range has just become more and more valuable. The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Redick for 3. Rebounded by Holmes.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Hield with the bucket.
And that's not easy, but Hield is an effective scorer who's capable of finishing through that kind of defense.
Okafor kicks to Hart. That three off the mark. The Kings trail by 3. Parker finds Bazemore. They kick out to Heel from the arc. Unable to get that one. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. And he makes good on the layup.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Jackson in the corner. He feeds it to Okafor. Outside for Redick. Fires for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Holmes got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside, here's Hield, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. A platoon swap here for Sacramento. .136 left in the first half. Here's Fox. Tips it, and it's Barnes on the follow.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
To the middle. Here's Favors. Outside, ball. Williamson against Bielitsa. Here's Favors. Here's Ingram. Favors trying to break free.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooting. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Fox, and the rejection by Favors.
What perfect timing on that play. Derek Favors, an outstanding shot blocker.
Here's Holiday. Williamson on the follow. Williamson's got 5 now. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Harry Giles is checked in for Barnes. Nelly is checked in for New Orleans. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 6 on the shot clock. Bielitsa misses. Now here is Holiday. Ready by Bogdanovich.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the mentioned by some as a future MVP candidate. Many what will Zion. And that'll...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Derek Favors really having a great game.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nemanja Bjelica, and it's Bagley in at the center, filling out the middle.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Here's Holiday, and it goes down 2 points. Holiday's got 6 points.
I mean, few guards absorb contact as well as Holiday. In fact, he often delivers as much punishment as he takes.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Pelicans trail by 5. In the corner, it's Ingram. For the three. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Hields checked in for Sacramento. And the Pelicans also making a change. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. Fox against Ball. Fox is doubled to the wing right side. Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. From outside off the mark. Pelicans trail by 3. It's stolen by Bagley. Hield with it. Now guarded by Ingram. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Good work there as it goes. Williamson's got 4 this quarter. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Giles comes in for Barnes. Here's Okafor. Redick with the 3. Rebound by the Kings. Holmes got 5 rebounds tonight. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Ingram's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Jabari Parker's checked in for the Kings. Pelicans trail by 3. Redick for 3. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. Parker's got his 6th rebound on the night.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Hart kicks to Ingram. Here's Hart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Hart's got 6.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Left side, Fox. Pass to Giles. And stolen by Redick. Okafor against Hield. Count that 1, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Okafor.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The Kings making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And then for New Orleans, Jackson Hayes comes in for Okafor. And it's Holiday in for J.J. Redick. Holiday surveying the floor for the tie. But he gets it back. Pass to Melly. Here's Hart. And it's all evened up. Hart's got 5 points now this quarter. For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Got a hand on it, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. New Orleans gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. The feed to Hayes. For the lead, Bagley with the rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Sacramento shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
He hits the 2nd from the line.
Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still hit a crucial point there to help get his team the lead.
Here's Holiday. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. King. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. So the Pelican 5 right now. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Williamson out there with Hart, and it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. Poked loose, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Giants. Derek Favors checked in for the Pelicans. Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Williamson with the ball. Basket good. 8 points for Drew Holiday.
Well, you look at Holiday. When you have that kind of upper body strength, you don't mind a little contact.
Here's Ball. Finished off the break. And it's a 5-point New Orleans lead.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Bielitsa with the bucket.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Here's Hart. And the 3 off target. The Kings shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. And it's Fox with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
Here's Favors, and the shot goes in. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Count that bucket.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley. J.J. Redick's checked in for Hart. Here's Holiday. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through it.
On the wing, Holiday. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich against Holiday. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Sacramento making a switch here. Heald's checked in. And a change for the Pelicans. Ingram's checked in. And so here is New Orleans. Williamson finds Redick. Off target from outside. The Kings have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that.
Stepping up, Bagley lives to compete. He wants the ball when the game is on the line.
It's stolen by Hield. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. And it's Fox with the jam.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome.
Redick for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
And here are the Kings now. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Feeds to Bagley. The shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Williamson with it. Headed now by Barnes. Off his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside ball. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're behind by 5. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, De'Aaron Fox.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I got a chance to find out what Alvin Gentry talked about with his players. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
Williamson, the pass to ball. Yes! And the foul. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Pressure's on, but Lonzo looks unshakable. Shoots with total confidence.
That's good from Ball.
Hey, great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
And the dunk by Bielitsa.
And how about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Ingram against Teal. Ingram passes to Favors. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Favors. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock. And that's Fox saying, I'm the top dog here. You need a big basket, you come to me.
Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
You can count on him. Ingram has accepted the responsibility of being the man.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Healed outside. Back to Fox. Just 4 to shoot. Bielitsa, that's for 2. Good D by Williamson. And so it's Sacramento who's straight by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games.
from Facebook.
Pat Riley has had quite the NBA Finals run, bringing his team to the NBA Finals in 2019-2020. How many straight decades has Pat Riley appeared in the NBA Finals?
Yes, he said decades. Is it 4?
Downtown San Antonio, Texas. This bridge spans the Riverwalk. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the 5. And for the Spurs, we've got Murray. Aldridge out there with Lyles. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard.
You can see the comfortable level Bogdanovich has. I mean, close to the rim. He knows he has the touch.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's DeRozan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Bielitsa passes to Bagley.
Now that's team basketball. Bielitsa doing a nice job getting the ball to the open man.
And still a ton of upside for Marvin Bagley. Talk about what you see.
Coach, yeah, I see an agile, quick player off of the floor. I mean, we know he can play in the paint. I'm just interested in seeing how well he starts to stretch the game and become a 3-level scorer.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now, here's Lyles. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game. And he's good on the second. The Kings have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And it's Fox with the jam.
And once Fox has some speed behind him, it's a wrap. I mean, he's superb at using it to dunk.
Here's Forbes. Misses the 3. The Kings have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
Well, he's similar to Mike Conley. Guys like that, more amphibious. I'm just joking, more ambidextrous. That they can use either hand at a high level. We've seen Fox step up as a leader recently. He knows his teammates look to him, and he's happy to lead the charge.
And finished off by Bagley.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Forbes can't get it to go.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
And that one, good. Bagley's got 6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Aldridge, the pass to Lyles. Out to DeRozan. To Lyles. Aldridge left side. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Kings making a switch here. Heald's checked in. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 14-3 run. Bagley, good, and a nice assist from Fox. 8 points for him.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Aldridge. 16 feet away. Sacramento grabs the miss.
He's as surprised as anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count him.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They've decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
And the Spurs with possession. The Kings getting the bucket. Here's Hield. And then Hield with the dunk.
Oh, man, what a fundamentally sound defender. I like when Barnes takes chances and comes away with steals.
That's tipped. Aldridge kicks to Forbes. Down low. Murray, the pass to Aldridge. And here is Lyles. Back to Aldridge. Lays it up and banks it in. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done differently, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Rudy Gay's checked in for Lyles. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Derek White's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. And the Kings also making a change. Giles checked in for Bielitsa.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
And it's Hield off the drive. And then Hield with the dunk.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Now here's Gay. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. San Antonio making a switch here. Myrtle's checked in. Then for the Kings, Parker's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Ken Bazemore comes in for Barnes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. Kings leading now by 21. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Joseph. And Joseph drops them both. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Bellinelli. No good again that time.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Kings have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
14 feet away. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And it's White missing. Sacramento in total control. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. Out to the right wing. And Joseph kicks to Hield. That will count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Marvin Bagley has been on display for the Sacramento Kings. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Kings to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Sacramento, Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Corey Joseph. Then there's Parker. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Giles in at center.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Harry Giles. And so Bazemore nails both of them. Deflects the pass. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul. White against Bazemore. Back to Joseph. Bazemore on the wing. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
He was hoping to avoid a third foul before the break. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
Here's Holmes. Count that one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Stolen by Joseph. Here's Bogdanovic. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Here's Walker. And Walker throws it down.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
Now here's Joseph. 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Ray, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
You know, not the typical Spurs-type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time.
Outside, White. Out to the right wing. Parker with the steal. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Pirtle with the steal. Here's Gay. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Oh, you got to respect Gay's ability to bury shots on the drive. He gets to the rim in no time.
Shot by Joseph, no good. Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. It's deflected. Here's Pirtle. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Out to the wing and stolen by Gay. Walker with it, picked up by Joseph, and it's Walker penetrating and finished off by Walker.
And Bellinelli is so talented, a team player who really whips the ball over to his teammates.
Here's Joseph. Lays it up off the glass. Joseph's got 4 points this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Bogdanovich finds Parker. Outside, Joseph. Passes it to Holmes. Baseline J on the way. That's good on the jump shot. Holmes got his second bucket of the game to go. To the paint. Here's Gay. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Parker passes to Holmes. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
And stolen by Bazemore. Bogdanovich inside. White's there. Shot by Joseph, no good. The Spurs have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter, over 60% shooting. They get it again. Bellinelli trying to break loose, poked away, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay.
I mean, come on, fellas, keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Inside, from 7. And it's Giles missing.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And once Bielitsa has an advantage, he seizes it. Great job right there making the D react.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And Murray's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Back to Aldridge. Only one man back on D. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of, but it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Here's Fox. He's got 8. It's tipped. From deep three-point range, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the... Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a big-time first quarter from Marvin Bagley. He had 10 points, 2 rebounds. And that'll...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Marvin Bagley.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
He was very creative in how he orchestrated the offense.
Trey Lyles out there at DeRozan. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Barnes. Bielitsa controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And now Sacramento on the break. Bagley finds Bogdanovic. Unloads. Almost, but it rolls out. Spurs shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. You think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin. And I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right
now. No, we don't do that part. Did you see that? And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
And finished off by Bagley.
He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Here's Lyles. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Sacramento making a switch here. Heald's checked in, and there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul. Rudy Gay's checked in for Lyles. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation.
That's one of the few mistakes they've made tonight. They've limited turnovers. That's helped them grow this lead and keep it.
Forbes can't get it to go. The Kings have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Hield, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Hield's got 6.
I like how Hield gets solid positioning inside. A terrific score close to the basket.
For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Murray, the pass to Aldridge. Kicks it to DeRozan. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Derek White's checked in for San Antonio. And a change for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Murray, no good. The Kings have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And then Hield with the dunk.
He's coming in hot. Hield makes an audacious play for the first hoop, and it pays off big time.
Spurs passing it around. And that one's good by Aldridge.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And stolen by Murray. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Bielitsa. It's stolen by DeRozan. Holmes with the steal. And Fox has it in the corner. Back to Holmes. That one's not going to go. And the Spurs going the other way now. And DeRozan throws it down.
And that's a display of DeRozan's athletic ability, making his presence felt on offense.
It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Mills, he's checked in for Murray. And a change for Sacramento. Giles is checked in. Shot clock at 6. Fox passes to Giles. Shoots over DeRozan. Again, the miss by the Kings.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Fox finds Holmes. Giles in the corner. Back to Holmes. There's 39 seconds left in the third. He dishes it to Heel. A three-pointer off the mark. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And DeRozan at the basket on the assist by Rudy Gay. DeRozan's got 10.
Oh, he's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
Hield kicks to Holmes. Back to Hield for three. A rebound by the Spurs. Gay's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's denied by Fox.
Oh, catches the opposition off guard. Fox uses his instinct to make defensive plays.
And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Hield attacking. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Sacramento with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Sacramento leading by 21. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Buddy Hield is out there with Giles. And it's Bagley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Hield kicks to Bogdanovich. There's the 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, when you think of Bagley, the word energy comes to mind, especially on the offensive boards.
And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Spurs. Outside, Walker. Back to Pirtle. On the wing, DeRozan. And the pass to Mills. This one for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Throws it up high.
You got to admire the awareness Bogdanovich possesses. I mean, solid at realizing when the D has left someone open.
2 free throws coming up, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Walker the pass to Lyles. The dish to DeRozan. Bounce pass Mills. Pirtle kicks to Lyles. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Hield outside. Clock at 4. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So both teams changing it up here. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something that they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Pass to Medu. Deflects the pass. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Parker kicks it to Bazemore. Pass to Joseph. Here's the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, indeed, like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
Walker with a clean look, and the three ball is good.
I didn't see that pass coming. Zeller setting the table with precision. I mean, it's good work by the big fella.
Outside, Joseph. From downtown. No good on the shot. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Here's Walker. Mills in the corner. And it's Zeller atop the key. Yep, it counts. Zeller's got his first 2 points.
A high efficiency score. I mean, inside. I mean, Zeller with those great soft hands.
And Brewer kicks to Joseph. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. The tray. And he's good on the three ball. Joseph's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Kings.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Sacramento.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Marvin Bagley.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
Giles checked in for the Kings. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Bellinelli finds Mills. Here's Medu. Spurs passing it around. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw is good. Seconds left in the game. Four on the shot clock. And the wide open shot from Bellinelli. Off target from outside. Picked his pocket. Here's Zeller. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Here's Giles. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight.